Hello, everybody. Hope you guys are having a good spring break. My second presentation will be on internships, and I'm excited to give you guys some information about that. I was actually supposed to meet with Miss Mary Manor of the Career Services, but I was not able to meet with her in time due to her scheduling and then also some of the inclement weather that we have coming. Um, I did check my school email and saw that Southern Miss Career Services had sent me several invitations to a career expo that I'll tell you guys more about and some of the internships that are in there. That is scheduled for this week as long as the weather permits on Wednesday, March 23rd. But let's get started. What is an internship? Internships can be defined as the position of a student or trainee who works in an organization, paid or unpaid, in order to gain work experience or satisfy requirements for a qualification. They are regularly done by students or graduate students, but it is not only them. You could be in high school or have no college experience whatsoever. They mutually benefit students and employers because it can prove to be a successful recruitment tool. You got to make sure that you make the most of your internship by setting goals, acting professional, staying organized, keeping track of all the things that you're supposed to do on a day to day basis. Reflect on your experiences and don't be afraid to ask questions. You want to make sure that you can talk to your colleagues about their journey, maybe how they manage their time wiser, and you always want to make sure you're keeping an eye open, watching and learning your coworkers and staying busy because you want to impress the people that you're working for or trying to work for in the future. Companies will use these opportunities to hire new graduates who have already had a history with their company or understand the lay of the land. It mutually benefits both employer and employee whenever they already have a history with you and you know if they use different tools or different kinds of programs that you're going to need for that job. And sometimes these internships are actually arranged by organizations that recruit interns on behalf of different industry groups, whether that be tech and communication or the medical field, all that kinds of jazz. So, what kind of internships are available? There's all kinds of websites such as Glassdoor, Handshake, Indeed. The list goes on for internships that are available in the U.S. There's paid internships, which is a great experience for college students who will be getting their feet wet and earn a chance to impress companies for a potential job offer, whether that's post graduation or during graduate school or even while you're trying to get your last few semesters of your bachelor's degree. They also offer internships for college credits, which is technically a unpaid internship, but at least you're getting something out of it in the return of credit hours. These award credits to related academic disciplines and require a supervisor to oversee, evaluate, and award your credits. Some university credit internships may be different, but at USM, you are required to take 9 hours of classes in the spring semester and the fall semester, whereas in the summer, if you were to take an internship for college credits, you would only have to be enrolled in 3 hours because it's a little bit more condensed. And the standard internship is about 1,500 minutes worth of work per credit hour. And in the geography major, it's 3 credit hours. So that would be 1,500 minutes of work times three to be able to get those credits. More than 40% of internships are actually unpaid. And one reason is that it helps confirm interest or lack of interest in a field. You may choose to go a different route, and at least at base level, it offers positive networking. Summer internships, which could be paid or unpaid or for credits, they're usually about 2 to 3 months between spring and fall semesters. It's the most active internship of the calendar year. There's also co-op programs, which are typically for junior, senior students. Sometimes you could be a sophomore, depending on your field that you're in. Some business majors will be able to do this. That provides a good opportunity for networking with professionals in your field, flexibility in scheduling with your college semesters. There's a lot of co-op programs at different SEC schools, and I imagine across the country that they will allow you to go to school for a semester, and then you go work on your co-op for a semester. And it's very beneficial for both sides, and it can almost confirm you a job later on when you graduate. It's almost as if you're job shadowing, which is closely observing another employee on their daily activities and duties. This is where you would ask questions and see the day-to-day life of someone in your field. And the great thing about job shadowing is you get that piece of information that you haven't had yet because you've been in the classroom, and you actually get to see what your job would be if you were to have that same job. Internships that are available through USM can be found on their academic pathways and internship section on usm.edu. You just use the search bar and find it, and through there it'll tell you all the departments of USM and colleges such as School of Ocean Science and Engineering, College of Business, School of Communication, all that kind of jazz. You can find all these things on their website, and it'll let you know what kind of internships are available. An example of that would be the Gulf Coast Research Laboratory, which provides students an opportunity to be in a field lab-based settings. They offer courses online, just a few, but their courses in person include marine biology, marine fish history, oceanography, coastal restoration, and they offer these in the month of June and July. They offer different courses for each semester or summer semester, you could say. College and business economic development have paid and unpaid opportunities for students in higher level courses. A few guidelines for internships in this area and other areas for USM is that they require you to have a certain GPA, 2.0 for undergraduate students and a 3.0 for graduate students, 120-hour work hours during your internship, and all interns must have a faculty supervisor as well as an on-site supervisor. Some more opportunities available through USM is School of Kinesiology's therapeutic recreation emphasis. They have over 20 internship locations near Hattiesburg. They assist people in need or people who may be ill or can't help themselves. You would be able to evaluate changes to health, assist in drug recovery programs. You would be able to help different programs with interventions and things of that nature. The School of Communication also understands the importance of internships and thus requires students and internship providers to complete an evaluation on one another to be able to award their credits. Some other opportunities that USM has to offer is Ingalls Shipbuilding. They are very active with the university, and they have students apply in the early fall for a summer opportunity, which is a 40-hour work week internship in the summer. And there are some other university credit internships that you will be required to have at least 9 hours of classes in the spring and fall semesters, but you would only need 3 in your summer semester because it's condensed. Standard internships for the University of Southern Mississippi also require you to have 1,500 work minutes per credit hour, and for our geography field, you would need 3 credit hours. So that's 4,500 minutes of work. USM's career services are second to none, and USM as a whole cares very much about their students and students who are getting ready to graduate. There's a lot of job fairs throughout the year, and this one is actually being hosted soon. It's on March 23rd. It's their 2022 Spring In-Person Career and Internship Expo. It starts at 12 p.m. and ends at 4 p.m. It's located at the Thad Cochran Center in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. In total, there are 75 job opportunities and 54 internship opportunities at this event. There are currently 15 internships available for all majors at this event and 2 geography internships. The 2 companies that have the geography internships are Crest Industries LLC, which is located in Pineville, Louisiana, and the Mississippi Department of Environmental Quality, located in Jackson, Mississippi. If you haven't figured it out by now, internships will find you jobs. They have many benefits, such as exposure to real work environments, day to day tasks, and you can even practice your own knowledge in these real life situations. Um, Building your resume is a very important part of finding jobs, and internships give you the best thing next to your degree, and that is experience. Work experience and internships in your field of study separates you from the pack and increase your chances of securing jobs. More often than none, somebody who is fresh out of college and is applying for a job that they want, they're probably not going to get it over the guy who has several internships and or quality work experience in that same field. Another thing is networking. Everybody's heard the saying, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. Networking is very essential during internships because it can lead to job opportunities and great transition from college to the real work environment. Should you or should you not look for an internship? Some of the reasons that you may turn down an internship or choose not to pursue one is that your internship may not align with your school or work schedule. The location of the internship might be too far or does not offer a gas stipend or any other kind of stipend for your transportation, or it's an unpaid opportunity and it may not carry enough of a positive outcome in your career. For someone in my personal situation, it wouldn't make sense for me to obtain an unpaid opportunity because I certainly have bills that need to be paid. And I know that a lot of other college students may or may not have the opportunity to pursue an unpaid opportunity or an unpaid internship. But internships offer many valuable experiences in the field of your study or in other areas in which you may turn to later in your professional career. Another great opportunity with internships are assistantships. They're great opportunity for graduate students. They're paid academic appointments that involve research projects or even part-time teaching. And here's a list of local internships that are available now. I got this information from the Spring In-Person Career and Internship Expo. Number one is Hood Industries. They're located outside of Hattiesburg, Mississippi. They're a wood manufacturing and distribution business. They have two plywood and two lumber manufacturing plants and 14 specialty product distribution operations. Number two is Gulf States Engineering. They're located in Mobile, Alabama, and they also have an office here in Gulfport, Mississippi. They have a full-time internship available and job available. They specialize in industrial, commercial, and government projects. Number three is Corduroy Construction, located in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. They have a full-time opportunity, part-time opportunities, and even a co-op. Uh, I couldn't find details regarding the co-op, but I assume that it would be between semesters. They're a commercial general contracting company. Number four is the City of Biloxi Police Department. Just didn't really have too much information on it, just that it's a full-time opportunity. I think they might be looking for police officers. And number five is Keesler Federal Credit Union. They have information technology that's located off of Seaway Road in Gulfport, right off I-10. They have positions either shadowing or going for project manager, a systems analyst, and a service analyst. It's a full-time opportunity and internship. And here are my sources. I got a good bit of information through USM Career Services, my Outlook email, and I know that students get important information sent to them through their Outlook email. There is also some information about job fairs and career expos, internship expos that they held in Hattiesburg, and a good bit of information that I also got was through USM's main website. It is their academic credit internships and pathway experiences. They have a list of academic departments, courses at Southern Miss that will offer you credit for your pathways and or internships. Each individual department has its own information regarding some of these things. There's a College of Business, School of Communications, Criminal Justice, Geography, Kinesiology, all that jazz. They have a ton of different departments and new opportunities for students all year round. And I think that's gonna do it. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a good day.